Now, to round up the remaining WSL matches, beginning with the side who started the weekend top of the table as Leicester City welcomed Everton to the King Power Stadium. Emma Jones talks us through the best of the action.
Leicester were winless in all four of their WSL meetings with Everton, but they had the better of the early exchanges on Sunday, Missy Goodwin and Shannon O'Brien combining to test Emily Ramsey in the Toffees' goal. Against the run of play, the visitors had a chance to go in front just before half-time after Aileen Whelan brought down Martina Piedmont in the area. Justine van Havermaet stepped up to take the kick, but was denied by two superb saves from Janina Leipzig. That miss proved costly for Everton, as the hosts eventually broke the deadlock in the 69th minute. Sam Tierney's pinpoint pass met by Lena Peterman for her second in as many games. The visitors pushed for an equaliser and thought they had it when Emma Bishel tapped in, but the flag was up and the goal didn't count. A big win for Willie Kirk over his former club.
I don't want to keep going back to the last two seasons, but you know, it took us to Christmas to get any points. So the fact that we've got 6 out of 2 games in a league as tough as this, anybody would be delighted with that.
Brighton had won their last 6 WSL matches against West Ham, but found themselves on the back foot from the outset on Sunday, Kirsty Smith squandering an excellent opportunity inside the opening minutes. The Hammers stepped up the pressure and went ahead shortly after. Rico Hueki rattling the post from distance, Smith making no mistake this time, despite the valiant effort of Marina Torres-Dotter to clear the danger. Melissa Phillips' side settled into the match and began to assert themselves as the half went on. Mackenzie Arnold with a fine save to deny Elizabeth Turlant. After weathering the Brighton onslaught, West Ham doubled their advantage on 51 minutes. Lisa Evans with the pinpoint free kick, Hueki with the arrowed header for her first Hammers goal. A dominant display from the visitors and a first win for new manager Rhian Skinner.
We want to try and dominate possession, and I think there was times where we did that well. There was times where we had to show a bit more resilience because we let them come on to us a little bit more. But ultimately, it's a building process really, and from last week to this week, the desire and attitude and the way that we went about the game is much more what we're trying to achieve.
Bristol City hadn't won any of their last 30 WSL matches against London opponents, and when Olga Artinen gave Tottenham the lead on 31 minutes, that didn't look like changing. It got even worse for the visitors moments later when Caelan Marquise dawdled on the ball, allowing Martha Thomas to close her down and double Spurs' leads. The visitors had a great chance to halve the deficit, but Carrie Jones was unable to keep her effort down. That miss proved costly as 4 minutes into first half stoppage time, Evelina Summanen stepped up to find the top corner. Bristol City came out much improved after the break and were offered a lifeline midway through the half when Summanen handled in the box. Up stepped Amelie Testrup to convert from the spot. But that was the end of the scoring on an impressive afternoon for the home side and a first 3 points for Robert Vilhelm.
Combination of actually winning the first game, which is important for us right now, but mainly the performance, especially in the first half, how we play that football and how we create those chances. I'm very pleased with that, and I think the players is showing really good attitude, and the fans here as well. So it was a great first half and an okay second half.
OK, well, we sat in this studio last week with Jenna and she was telling us about the changes at Spurs. They got their first win today, albeit at Bristol City's expense. Sorry about that, Anita. But what did you make of them overall and the imprint that he's having on his team?
Well, you can see that they're a lot further ahead in their project as a club. You know, they want to improve on last season where they finished, and today they were attacking. You know, they dominated possession, they created good chances, and they scored excellent goals. And you can see that the confidence is building within this whole side.
What about Bristol City? I think it's City away next weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, you know, Bristol City have a tough run of fixtures coming up. Today was another difficult result to take in, but they, you know, they're a lot further behind in their, you know, overall project, and this is a very new kind of system for the players and league for the players, and they're adjusting and they'll learn so much from these experiences.
Yeah, I imagine they're learning every single game. As for Leicester, they were there this time last season, and it did feel like every single week on this programme last year we were talking about their goalkeeper Leipzig. She signed permanently for the club now, and this is why they wanted her to stay.
Oh, she's been a massive signing for them. Obviously, she came in loan in January, and now they've managed to sign her permanently in the summer. But you see here today, penalty, a double penalty save. You can see what it means to the players. She really rallies the team, and that gives you a massive amount of confidence as a team, knowing you've got a goalkeeper behind you that's going to keep you in the game at vital moments. That wasn't the only time in the game that she did that today.
Yeah, 2 wins already for Leicester this season as well, and West Ham also getting their first win under Rianne Skinner. Let's take a look then at the Barclays Women's Super League table, and who would have thought this at the start of the season? Leicester and Liverpool, the only sides to claim maximum points in the league so far. They lead the way. Tottenham and West Ham climb up the table following their victories. Everton, Aston Villa and Bristol City still in search of their first points of the season. Well, in the Barclays Women's Championship, ahead of kick-off, tributes were played to the Sheffield United player Maddie Cusack in their first game since her sad passing. It was London City Lionesses, though, who opened the scoring in the first half, but Sheffield United fought back thanks to an Izzy Goodwin header to equalise for the Blades. Ashley Hodson's strike in the 65th minute put the home side in the lead, and it was Goodwin again to convert from the penalty spot to confirm all 3 points for Sheffield United in an important 3-1 victory at Bramall Lane. Elsewhere, Reading gained their second win of the season against Lewes. An injury time equaliser for Charlton meant the points were shared with Durham, nothing to separate Birmingham City and Sunderland, and there were away victories for Crystal Palace and Southampton. Just look how tight it is though at the top of the Championship. The Saints do claim top spot on goal difference. Sunderland and Crystal Palace are yet to taste defeat this season. Reading and Sheffield United have won 2 on the bounce to move them further up in the standings, and Lewes do remain at the foot of the table, still in search of their first win. Well, as always, there is plenty for us to look forward to on the BBC. The Monday Night Club returns to sounds tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. for all of the latest football news and analysis. Next Sunday on BBC One, we have live coverage from the Emirates Stadium as Arsenal host Aston Villa from 1:50 p.m. And for our young football fanatics, a new series is here, iPlayer.
This is the Hawks United Academy.
Imagine playing there every single day.
Only the best will progress.
Bring it on. Welcome to the jungle.
Jamie Johnson's scholarship program going to cause friction within the team.
Let's sell this on the pitch. You're on.
Decent saying.
Why are we even here?
Because you're good. Because Jamie saw something brilliant in you. Show me you deserve to be here. Show me how hungry you are.
Jamie Johnson FC. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
Well, we got through it all. There was a lot to get through, but we did get through it. Thank you to Fern and Anita for your expertise, and for you for watching. What a weekend it's been. Bye-bye.
What a goal from Chloe Kelly. Another red card. City down to 9. Manchester City hearts are broken.
How about that? It's an absolute cracker to snatch a point for Arsenal.